So, hello, Grace.
Hello.
Do you want to introduce yourself to
I'd
us at
love
News at
to.
Scotland?
Thank you very much. Hello to all the listeners. It's lovely to be here. My name's Grace Allison Nellis, one of 7 children born and bred in the east of Glasgow.
And tell me a little bit about, we were talking before about opportunities for creativity from women from the working class. Do you want to tell me a little bit more about your history there?
Yeah, my background was very much born in poverty, so education came secondary to being fed and being clothed. So not being academic, I've always found it quite a challenge to write and be a musician. I don't read music, but I can relate to life situations, put it into words, and attach chords, and some people like it, which is great.
I do, I like it. You started when you were about 18? How did you start?
Yeah. The background that I came from, it was quite challenging, so that was my outlet, a musical outlet. My father was a musician, which he taught me how to play guitar. So and from there, self-taught. So I wrote my first song when I was 18, and then I found it really satisfying. However, that to earn money, I had to go out and find a job and find a career. So I left that aside. I felt as if I had to leave that aspect of my creativity aside. And I've always kind of resented that. I've always felt if with the right opportunity and the right encouragement, I'd have taken a different route. However, the route that I took has landed me here today, and I'm fine with that.
And when did you come back, would you think, to music and things?
Good question. When I was in my 50s, I was looking forward to retiring at 60 when I was in my 50s, and unfortunately that didn't happen. I had to wait an extra 6 years. However, in my 50s I picked up the guitar again through a situation that I found myself in my own life, in my own personal life, and the writing ability that I had when I was 18 just blossomed again through finding an outlet for my experiences, what had happened, and I suppose the sorrows of life, which a lot of us have, and fortunately I had an outlet for that, which was fab, so I started writing again, and then I got back into the music scene and done some professional work and done some pub work and gone around open mics, and it was the door opened for me, and it was really good for about 10 years or something. I had that. I'd done a lot of writing, and it's all archived.
I love your songs. Your songs really do tell women's stories. They're really very touching. I think a lot of women, if you're in an audience and you're singing, and they really do, they love them because they do. We really feel that that's reflecting our lives, which is wonderful.
Nice.
Tell us about the play that you were involved in last
So-
year at the Edinburgh Fringe.
So recently we've been involved with other women that are creative like myself, having that outlet. A dear friend of mine, Flick McCann, she's a writer, and she wrote a play called Flickering Seasons. So I was fortunate to do the music for it, so it was great. And Mary Goonan, she done the acting, fabulous actress, and the play was written by Flick. So us 3 women done and produced this and put it on the Fringe last year ourselves. So it was very satisfying and encouraging and inspiring for ourselves and then for other women that we could do that. So it was a success. And we done recently, there's a little theatre in the Boardwalk in Glasgow, so we developed it to move it into a theatre. So yes, really encouraging, and as women we encouraged ourselves in doing it. So it was a wee success.
It was a great play. I saw it last year. It was wonderful. Yeah. Again, telling women's story, very much telling women's story. Yeah, yeah. Do you want to tell us a little bit more about the play?
I do actually, because it covered many issues of our youth and how things were for us in our youth, how we were treated as women, And the roles that we developed and were educated to develop were not about our creativity and our abilities and our talents and our skills. It was about to serve and comply and behave and have children.
Submission. Submission. Which
We were taught
you go
that.
through that in the play, definitely.
And you seen it, you could actually see that that description is pretty on. So it allowed me then to develop through the writing of the music for the play and the watching it actually play itself out, to understand where some of my challenges and difficulties come as a mature woman and come as a woman that came from an aspect to my life I had no control over. So the play covers many issues: homelessness, being a woman, marriage, and many other aspects of life.
Violence, definitely.
And sexual violence and alcoholism. And but the great thing about the play was at the end of it that the play is about hope. And
Definitely.
You felt that too?
Yeah, totally,
The play is about women supporting women when we were taught not to do that. We were told that to be competitive, most certainly. But to support each other, not so much. But we were able to do that in that play.
Definitely.
And Mary, being the actress, she was able then to develop her skills too. So it was about taking women together that were not academic and giving them that platform and that opportunity. And I was fortunate to do the music for it, so it was great.
It definitely gives a message of hope at the end. She's reborn, really.
I felt that.
Yeah, definitely.
So it's good that you got that.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, and Flick feels that way about it too. It has a message of hope.
And the songs in it really reflect that as well, as your songs do, you know. Hard stories, but also that love and support and warmth. The cat's in there.
Yeah, right.
She's got to come in. She's interested in this bit of the story. Do you want to say a little bit what you're doing this Edinburgh Fringe?
Yeah, I'm going to go busking. And I was saying to Jeanette earlier, I love being on stage. So I'm part of a wee trio. So there's my brother Joseph, there's my cousin Archie and myself. And so there's these two men and me. And at my age, it's whole dynamic, playing music together, playing instruments. Joseph sings, Archie plays the mouthy. So we're going to get together and do some busking outside. And I think it's a bit of a challenge for my brother. He's never done this before, but he's got the most beautiful voice. So we're going to go in the Fringe, and I want to do it in the Royal Mile. See if I'm going to do that, and I'm going to do busking, I want to do it in the Royal Mile. So they have got an organised thing that you get up early in the morning and you go to the office and you get your place on the Royal Mile. So we'll get our place on the Royal Mile and we'll do our busking. And it's great. It's great to be a part of that creativity that's always been there, but never had the opportunity to blossom or grow until I was in my 50s.
Absolutely.
So, do you know, as we get older, there's opportunities there if we believe in ourselves.
Yeah.
It's a difficult one when we've not been taught to do that.
Aye, definitely. But it's wonderful, and creativity does. It's one of the things why we want to be a human being, I think.
Aye. A wee reflection of being able to do that.
Absolutely.
Indeed.
And we will hear maybe more of your songs. Maybe you'll let us put some of your songs on our YouTube channel. Grace, that would be great.
I would be delighted. If I had that opportunity, so there's that inspiration and encouragement. It would be my total pleasure.
How would we find you if we were looking for your songs and things?
Yeah, now I've got a YouTube channel and it's changed names a couple of times. So what I would suggest if you're looking for is to look for Grace Allison with one L, Dummy Runs. So hopefully you'll find us there. But if not, Jeanette's invited me on again. I'm happy to go into the detail of that.
Some beautiful songs, folks, you've got coming up for you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for that, Grace. Thank you.
Bye for now.